What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. As more Me Too cases in Taiwan come to light, women legislators are looking to improve the ways people can report instances of sexual abuse. Jeremy Olivier has more.
Public hearing on Monday morning led by women who aim to help victims of sexual misconduct. These legislators and experts are working to identify problems in Taiwan's sexual harassment prevention laws. Since early June, more and more people have come forward with allegations, including against prominent public figures. The growing number of revelations is being dubbed Taiwan's Me Too movement. President Tsai Ing-wen has apologized for an inadequate legal framework for addressing the issue. She's promising reforms. That includes amending laws in the next legislative session. Legislator Su Qiaohui has highlighted the focus for future amendments.
我认为未来的修法应该有3个方向。第一个是让受害者有信任感、安全感，不会有二度伤害。第二，法律外的服务要更周全。第三是申诉期间要拉长，处理的时间要更快速。
Up to 80% of sexual harassment victims don't report their cases to authorities, government figures show. Experts say this shows how the legal system has failed people most in need. Taiwan has 3 acts that deal with sexual violations, one for schools, one for workplaces, and one for the rest. But law professor Guo Linghui says that lines can often blur or become unclear when it comes to enforcing these regulations.
当这个学生踏出校园，而他对象不是我们现在所说的校长、教师、职员、工友或者学生的话，他就没有办法被保障了。受雇人他当然，如果雇主有一个完善的性别友善措施是没有问题。他重点是他可能不是在上班时间。
Aside from ambiguity in the current laws, experts also say there need to be better systems in place for victims to make complaints to authorities without fear. Lawmakers are set to draft a proposal based on the information gathered in the hearing. The government says it will prioritize this bill and will review it as early as August. Devin Tai, Eugene Huang, and Jeremy Olivier for TaiwanPlus.
What's the leading cause of death in Taiwan? The country's health ministry has released its annual report with the top 10 for last year. Harrell Hughes takes a closer look.
A cancer diagnosis every 10 minutes. That's the stark figure and painful reality that's made cancer the leading cause of death in Taiwan in 2022. According to the Ministry of Health and Welfare, the disease has been the biggest killer in the country for the past 41 years. But the rate is increasing.
疫情中受影响最大的2个癌症，一个是大肠癌，一个是口腔癌，筛检率下降的比率也是最高的。
The number of deaths from cancer is double heart disease, which ranks second in Taiwan, but globally is the biggest killer. In 2021, COVID was number 19 on the list. Last year, it jumped to number 3. In 2022, the death toll from disease rose 14% from the year before to 208,000 people. Experts speculate this is related to an increase in COVID cases and Taiwan's aging population.
高龄者的冲击是最大的，特别是没有完整接种满3剂的这个个案。
Along with COVID, there has also been an increase in deaths from suicide in 2022 compared to the year before. The biggest rises were seen in the age groups of 15 to 24 and those over 65. While the statistics from the government report were mostly expected, it highlights a clear message about public health. Monitoring, screening, and check-ins, both physically and mentally, are the keys to prevention. Howard Chang and Harrell Hughes for TaiwanPlus.
As you just heard, cancer is the top killer in Taiwan, with lung cancer the most common form. For people who recover from the disease, 1/3 will see the cancer return. But a new test may offer some hope. Researchers at Zhongshan Medical University in Taichung have developed a test that needs just 1 drop of blood. They say it can predict with 85% accuracy whether a lung cancer survivor will have a recurrence. This would help patients to seek treatment early. The test is still in development, and the university says it should hit the market in 2 years. Flash mobs have taken place in Taiwan in support of a Hong Kong protest anthem. A Hong Kong court is considering an injunction submitted by the government that could criminalize the performance or broadcast of Glory to Hong Kong. Louise Watt reports.
This Hong Kong protest song is now being heard in Taiwan. Taiwanese and Hong Kongers who have sought exile in Taiwan are holding flash mobs, like this one in Taichung City, attended by Hong Kong artist Casey Wong. They're protesting the Hong Kong government seeking in court to ban the anthem. It's called Glory to Hong Kong.
Any singing or listening publicly or the lyrics or humming the song or writing different lyrics onto the original tune will become a violation of the law and can get you 7 years in prison. So this is really, really crazy.
The song became an anthem for the anti-government protests in Hong Kong in 2019. Beijing has since cracked down on any dissent in the city, and the Hong Kong government says Glory to Hong Kong can be used to incite independence or insult China's national anthem.
Fight for freedom! Fight for freedom! Stand with Hong Kong! Stand with Hong Kong!
Flash mobs like this one in Taipei's main station were seen on a near-daily basis in Hong Kong at the height of the protests. In Hong Kong, flash mobs of demonstrators would go to public spaces like train stations and shout anti-government slogans, and then they were dispersed as soon as security forces arrived. But here in Taipei, it's seen as an acceptable form of expression, a tribute to the freedoms that Hong Kong has lost. And the Taiwanese who took part says it's important to stand with Hong Kongers.
我们当然是要声援香港，那当然我觉得大家非常难过的，当然是香港的自由跟民主一再的退后。那听到一首这样子没有任何杀伤力的歌，竟然可以在香港成为一个禁歌，那我觉得我们当然要站出来声援，然后支持它。
For these protesters, the lyrics about fighting for freedom become even more powerful when people sing them together. They hope that through this action, they can keep the world's attention on Hong Kong and continue amplifying the voices of its people. Klein Wong and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
The 2023 Taiwan Investor Capital Expo offers a chance for creative types to show off their big ideas to attract funding. Leslie Liao dives into the Shark Tank.
An Investor Expo might sound like a conference where people in suits talk about mortgage-backed securities, but that's not the case here. The 2023 Taiwan Investor Capital Expo in Taipei is a chance for startups to pitch their ideas to investors. So, what's new? How about a recyclable diaper? One company has designed a nappy that can be broken down into various components, like fabric fibers, plastic particles, and resin, and turned into other products.
我们不希望它再次污染到我们的地球，所以我们可以把它还原出来，再做成像防红纱袋。
Another eye-catching invention on show at the expo is robot skin. Now, if you're thinking about Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Terminator, luckily, that's not the case. Rather, robot skin is a material that can be fitted onto industrial arms to improve collision detection. If anything touches the skin, like a glass, banana, or even a human finger, the machine shuts off instantly, reducing the risk of workplace injury.
我们利用了一个简单的一个触摸，它就会产生一个动作，让机器手背很快的停止下来，不会对人造成伤害。
Nearly 36 companies gave pitches at the Expo, specializing in everything from software to agriculture. And with so much creativity and innovation on deck, you can't help but ask, what will they think of next? Patrick Sun and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of this past weekend's Pride Parade in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.